Santa Maria, California, say a man who was in the country illegally is now charged along with another suspect in the rape and deadly attack of a 64-year-old woman. As Chris Martinez reports, the case is adding fuel to the debate over U.S. immigration policy.
Marilyn Ferris was home alone, asleep, when police say she was sexually assaulted, strangled, and beaten in the head with a hammer. She died a week later. One of her alleged attackers is 29-year-old Victor Martinez Ramirez, in the U.S. illegally, in trouble previously with the law. Martinez Ramirez was arrested 6 times in the last 15 months. In May of last year, he was charged with felony assault with intent to commit sexual assault. Officials would not say why those charges were downgraded to misdemeanor battery. He was given probation. Other drug possession and weapons charges followed, all misdemeanors. And then,
2 weeks before this murder, Santa Maria police officers arrested him for possession of meth.
Santa Maria Police Chief Ralph Martin says federal immigration officials wouldn't take him, and he had few other options.
You know what we had to do? We had to cite him out. That's the problem with the system. This is not just in Santa Maria. This is all over the state of California and all over the United States.
This case comes just a month after a similar murder in San Francisco caused national outrage. The man accused of killing Catherine Steinle had been deported 5 times and had been arrested again before the murder, but was still not turned over to immigration authorities. Martinez Ramirez had never been deported and was never convicted of a felony. Those are critical factors that determine whether an immigrant can be detained. Chief Martin says gaps in the system are what led to this murder.
I am not remiss to say that from Washington, D.C. to Sacramento, there's a blood trail into the bedroom of Marilyn Ferris.
Martinez Ramirez will be arraigned later this week.
Okay, family, I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure what he means. He could not cite him out. First of all, this is an illegal immigrant. An illegal immigrant should be immediately sent to ICE or allow ICE to come in and detain this person. They're illegal. They're not supposed to be here. But then to add insult to injury, you are telling us that he has no felonies, his crimes are minimal. Look at this rap sheet. Look how many times he was arrested. The first time, drive without a license. Anytime an illegal immigrant creates any type of crime, they should be deported. How many arrests? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 arrests, and they keep getting aggressive. Do you see it? It starts off without a driver's license, then assault with the intent to rape. At that point, he should have been deported and never allowed back in. He should have been jailed in whatever country he comes from. Then unlawful possession of some type of substance. Then it just keeps progressing. So this is a major issue that illegal immigrants are allowed to stay in the country while committing heinous crimes. This is just ridiculous. So let's listen to the family. Let's see what the family has to say about this.
Yeah, Natalie, Ferris's family say they're devastated. They tell me that Marilyn was a satellite tracker for Vandenberg, and they tell me they had been in contact with her every day after the attack and up until the day before she died.
On the night of July 24th, Santa Maria police say Victor Aureliano Martinez sexually assaulted 64-year-old Marilyn Ferris in her own home.
He broke into her house while she was sleeping.
A violent struggle with Martinez left Ferris with severe injuries. She was sent to Marion Regional Medical Center afterwards, keeping her brother and sister-in-law updated every day during the remainder of her stay.
She was very beaten up, but she sounded good when we were talking to her, and she was alert.
Frame says she and Ferris's brother Bill were expecting Marilyn to recover. The last conversation the family had was on Friday, July 31st. But the next day, Marilyn suffered a coronary embolism.
And her heart stopped, and the doctor tried to revive her for 30 minutes and was not able to.
It's unknown if Ferris died from complications related to the attack.
She was a gentle and also a strong woman.
Though her death has left her family brokenhearted, they say they're also filled with a sense of pride.
We're very proud of her because she fought back, and she fought back enough that the police were able to identify her attacker.
After Ferris was assaulted, police captured the 29-year-old offender at another home in the 1000 block of West Donovan. Martinez has been booked for attempted murder, sexual assault, and residential burglary.
Tonight, police tell me this case is still under investigation. We're live from the newsroom. Nia Wong.
This is insane. I cannot believe that they're saying if she sustained injuries because of the attack. Was she in the hospital before the attack? He used a hammer to attack her. So yes, she died because of the brutal attack by this illegal immigrant. So let's listen to what the doctor has to say.
It's live in Santa Maria now with more. Amanda?
That's right. The prosecution called Dr. Manuel Montes today to the stand, and he described the injuries to Marilyn Ferris as being significantly violent. They also took this chance to ask him what led to her death.
The attack. Oh my God.
The Marilyn Ferris preliminary hearing, the prosecution lawyers called a pathologist to the stand, showing gruesome pictures he took during his autopsy examination.
Dr. Montes, can you tell us if you recognize that photograph?
Yes.
And what are we looking at?
This is a photograph of Marilyn Ferris. It's what I call the initial photograph.
Pictures are too graphic to show, but in them you can see the injuries Ferris suffered to her face, neck, and other parts of her body. Dr. Manuel Montes calling this a violently traumatic death.
Photograph with Miss Ferris lying down. We now see the injuries start to come into more in play, not be cut because obviously they're still bleeding.
Suspects in the case, Victor Martinez and Jose Villagomez, didn't show any visible emotion throughout the hearing, as the prosecution asked questions about what led to the Santa Maria woman's death after the two men allegedly assaulted and attacked her last year in her home.
In my opinion, the reason she was hospitalized, the reason she had that hospitalization stay with those treatment modalities and died is because she's in there because of an assault. And therefore, this assault occurred at the hands or actions of another person or party, it becomes a homicide.
Dr. Montes says Ferris had a previous medical condition of atrial fibrillation, something that can cause poor blood flow throughout the body.
By being immobile, she's at a risk for developing a blood clot, which she does in her lower leg. The blood clot breaks off, goes to her lung and kills her.
The defense used Montez's finding to their advantage, pointing out that the injuries allegedly directly caused by the suspects didn't lead to her death. Instead, it was a medical condition.
I can't believe it. I can't believe they're going to say that her death was not caused by this illegal immigrant, by this criminal. She was not in a hospital prior to this. So how is someone attacking you with a hammer, beating you over the head, is not the reason that will cause a blood clot or cause any other complications? See, this is what's wrong with us here in our own country. We are making too many excuses for these illegal immigrants who are just criminals. They're not here to work. They're here to terrorize America. So you all, let's get this discussion going. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think that Marilyn injuries were sustained by by her attacker? But again, we're going to always say their name. I'm going to report on everyone who's ever been attacked by an illegal immigrant, because it is very important for mainstream media to acknowledge what is happening to American citizens. So again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop a new video. Again, family, thank you for tuning in, and always remain curious, stay bold, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good evening.